Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I'm going to make this fun earring for you today. I've been trying to come up with fun Halloween earrings that are a little less traditionally Halloween, that could possibly be worn the rest of the year if you had the right outfit. And this has a gorgeous check bead, a glass faceted orange bead, and a fun drop bead. Now you could do a traditional black drop bead as well for that. Either one this size or a smaller one. I just chose to use this because it was in my box. So first thing you're going to do is take the flower and you're going to put a head pin in it. And then you're going to take, I'm going to use the ones that are easier for you to find. And this is a rolling tool that helps you roll your head pin and make your loop, because this will be the loop that will go into, or that the ear wire will go into. Now I'm going to switch back over to my other tool just because that's what I'm used to using and I'm struggling. But you can do this with the round tool as well. If you are used to using that, I'm having trouble getting that to loop the way I want it to. Sometimes you have to get the pliers in there. I am doing a new way of filming thanks to my friend Lori over at Happy Birds Glitter Nest. I cannot imagine that anybody has not heard of Lori's channel if you are a crafter. And if by chance you have not heard of Happy Birds Glitter Nest, you are in for a treat. Be sure and check her out. I contacted her and just asked her for some advice, and she showed me her setup, and so I'm doing it. And it looks like this will work out great. I just got to get used to it. Okay, so we have a loop there and a loop on the bottom because this was a looped head pin. I meant to mention that. So see, this has a loop on the end and it's straight on the bottom. Now these come in different sizes. I chose to use the short one because they're short beads, but you can get them in a long version if you're going to do more than one bead or a very long bead. So now I'm going to do the middle bead. Now this one will be a little different because I probably will have to nip a little bit. For some reason that last wire it was either the charm, I think it's because the charm was a lot bigger, just tended to I think that's probably why it was so hard for me to get it in there looped right. I put it down into the table when I do that because at the very least it shoots across the table, but at least stays up on the table. You do not want to get these in your foot, and I do in fact speak from personal experience. Now I'm trying to make these loops a little bit small, but sometimes okay, I'm going to cut a little bit more off of that. Now these are wire cutters that I picked up from Joann's. Put that camera down a little bit. And they only run about 10 bucks. I believe that was the full price, and then I think I had a coupon, so I got it a little less. I can't remember. But once you get your loop on there, you just kind of twist and turn until you get it the way you want it. Now keep in mind, I'm behind a camera. It's making it just a little harder because I'm getting used to a new way of doing this. But it's still much easier to show you this way. Now I'm going to open up the first loop. Got to see which side opens. Nope, it's this side over here. I think I turned it, yep. And then I'm going to loop this one onto there and close it up. And there's your first two beads. And then for the final bead, I've got this really interesting, I think these are kind of fascinating, and sometimes you can find these at the craft stores. in different colors. I've bought blue that were kind of like, oh, what is that word? I'm trying to think of a word, and of course I can't think of it. It's slipping my mind. But anyway, it was different shades of blue. Let's put this down here. And really pretty. And I did buy a string of those. I don't know if I have them in my beads. I apologize for that. My memory card filled up and my camera turned off. So that was fun. Anyway, let's go back to it. I can't really start over unless I tear this all apart, and I really don't want to do that. So I apologize for the interruption. So anyway, you're going to do the same thing on this one. You're just going to roll it until you get it all the way. Okay, hold on. You've got to almost press the bottom firmly with your finger to hold the wire where you want it, because it will kind of push out through the bottom. So I'm just rolling that wire, getting that loop finished. Like I said, this is taking a little longer because I'm looking through the camera lens. I'm not looking through, over, I'm not looking around the camera, over the camera. I'm actually doing this through the camera lens, which is a little bit different, but I think it'll work out better, and we will all be much happier because you'll be able to actually see what I'm doing. And again, we open it and slide. Try not to open it too much because sometimes the wires will snap. It doesn't happen often, but I had it happen in one of my previous videos recently where I had 2 in a row do it. I don't think the quality is quite the same as it used to be. So we're going to hook those. And then we're going to get an ear wire. And let me reach over here and get an ear wire to show you that part of it. Here we go. Been cleaning up my desk today, so my ear wires were on another tray. I don't know if this one opens from the bottom or the top. Let me look. Right now I am looking over the camera. Okay. Open the ear wire, and you slide the earring on to the ear wire, and whoops, and close it. And that's how simple that is. It's basic ear wire or earring making using the chained bead method. But it's a lot of fun, and what I like about this style of earring is it makes the earrings more alive. They move around. If you turn your head, it moves more than just a solid earring would. Because you could technically string all 3 of these beads onto a long head pin and make them that way too. Maybe the next earring I'll show you how to do that. But I kind of like this type of earring where they move. And when I make all my favorite earrings that I've made myself are made this way. But I know some people might not like that, so I will show in my next video, even if I do another dangling earring like this, I will show you how to do the same earring on a long head pin, just in case it's something you want to try. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. One more day to Halloween, one more, oh, look at, I didn't loop it good enough. That's simply because I'm behind a camera. If I was holding this up under my face, it'd be better. That's okay. At least, thanks to Lori, I can do this so that you can see what I'm doing. This is the best tutorial. I've actually been in frame the whole time, and I think the light's been pretty good, and you can actually see. So, very, very happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and remember, you can use any bead you want. If you have a black fancy bead, you can put it on top, put an orange. These are an orange, about a 10 millimeter, I think, faceted rondelle, which means it's kind of flat, not perfectly round. But you could use a round bead, and you could use a regular drop. Anything you want to do, you could do on here. So it's just to give you an idea of the type of earring you can make. But this one's just really pretty. And I'll be back tomorrow. You'll be seeing this on Sunday, so I'll be back tomorrow on Halloween with our final Halloween project. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.